What if I told you that right now, there are people walking around, going to work, talking normally, smiling, while their body is slowly turning against them, and they don't even realize how close they are to a medical emergency. And the reason is something so simple, so basic, that you've done it your entire life without thinking, until one day, it just stops. Now let me ask you something. What's the longest you've ever gone without using the bathroom? 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3. Now imagine doubling that and then doubling it again. Because what starts as something harmless turns into something your body was never designed to handle. And it doesn't fail instantly. It fails slowly, painfully, and in ways most people don't even know are possible. Now imagine waking up on day 1. Everything feels completely normal. Nothing unusual. No pain, no warning, just a regular day. And that's what makes this so dangerous. Because the problem doesn't announce itself. It builds quietly, invisibly, inside your body. Now here's the question. If something dangerous was already happening inside you, would you even notice? Because inside your digestive system, things are already moving. Food breaking down, waste forming, slowly traveling through your intestines, your body doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Except this time, something changes. Something small. Something you wouldn't even notice. But it's enough to start a chain reaction. Now day 2. This is where your body starts sending signals, subtle ones, easy to ignore, a slight heaviness, a small pressure, something you brush off. Maybe you think you just need water, maybe coffee will fix it. And that's exactly what most people do. They ignore it. Because it doesn't feel serious yet. But here's the part no one thinks about. While you're ignoring it, your body is still working, still absorbing water from that waste, making it harder, drier, more compact, turning it into something much harder to pass. And now ask yourself, how long before a small problem becomes a real one? Because by day 3, your body stops being subtle. Now it's noticeable. Your stomach feels tight, bloated, uncomfortable, like something is sitting inside you that shouldn't be there. And the pressure, it doesn't go away. It follows you all day, distracting you, draining your focus. But you still think, it'll pass. It always does, right? But this time, it doesn't. Now imagine trying to go and nothing happens. Just silence, pressure, frustration, and that growing feeling that something isn't right. Now day 4, everything changes. Because this is where discomfort turns into pain. Sharp, cramping, intense waves hitting your abdomen. Your body is now actively trying to fix the problem, contracting harder, pushing more, but it's not working because what's inside you has already changed. It's no longer soft, no longer movable, it's hard, compact, blocking everything. And now, here's the terrifying question. What happens when your body keeps producing waste, but there's no way out? Because it doesn't stop. It keeps building, stacking, increasing pressure inside your intestines, stretching them beyond what they're designed to handle. Now imagine that feeling, like your body is filling up with no release, no relief, just pressure, building every hour. Now day 5, this is where things take a dark turn. Because the pain becomes constant, not waves anymore, just there, heavy, sharp, exhausting. You don't feel like eating, your appetite disappears completely. Even the thought of food makes you uncomfortable because your body knows there's nowhere for it to go. And then something even worse starts happening, something most people don't even realize. Toxins begin building up because your body is designed to remove waste for a reason. And when it can't, those harmful substances don't just stay contained, they start affecting you, slowly, making you feel weak, tired, mentally foggy, like your own body is turning against you, poisoning you from the inside. Now ask yourself, at this point, would you finally take it seriously, or would you still wait? Because most people wait. And that's exactly why things get dangerous. Now, day 6. Your body is in distress. Your abdomen is swollen, visibly stretched, hard to the touch. Every movement hurts. Sitting, standing, even breathing deeply feels uncomfortable. Inside, the blockage is now severe. Your intestines are stretched, inflamed, struggling under pressure, and your body is running out of options. And that's when something terrifying happens. Because when your digestive system is completely blocked, your body doesn't just give up, it adapts in the worst way possible. Now imagine this. You wake up on day 7, but it doesn't feel like waking up anymore. It feels like surviving. Barely. Your body is exhausted. Your stomach feels like it's about to explode. The pain is constant, overwhelming, impossible to ignore. And here's the scariest part. This is the moment where your body starts doing things it was never supposed to do. Now let me ask you something. What do you think happens when there's absolutely no way out, no release, no escape for everything building inside you? Because your body doesn't just stop, it finds another way. And that way is something most people aren't ready to hear. Because at this point, your digestive system is completely blocked. Your intestines are under extreme pressure, stretched beyond their limits, and your body is running out of options. So it does the only thing it can. It starts reversing the process. Yes, instead of pushing waste down, your body can begin forcing it back up. Now imagine that, your body literally turning against its own design, just to survive. And now you're not just uncomfortable, you're in a full medical emergency. Now think about this. How far does your body have to go before it reaches that point? Because by day 7, you're not dealing with something minor anymore. This is dangerous, life-threatening, and getting worse every second. Now here's where things become even more terrifying. Because the pressure inside your intestines doesn't just stay there, it keeps building. And if it gets too high, something can break. Now imagine this. A section of your intestine weakens, tears, or even ruptures, releasing everything inside into areas of your body where it should never be, causing severe infection, inflammation, and potentially death. And the worst part, it can happen suddenly, with very little warning. Now ask yourself, would you even see it coming? Or would it hit you before you had time to react? But even before something that extreme happens, your body is already struggling. Toxins are building up in your bloodstream, affecting your brain, your energy, your ability to think clearly. You feel dizzy, weak, confused, like your system is shutting down piece by piece. Now imagine trying to live your normal life like this, talking to people, pretending everything is fine, while inside, your body is in survival mode. Now here's something even more disturbing. In severe cases, the only way to fix this is medical intervention, and not the kind you'd expect. Sometimes, doctors have to physically remove the blockage, using tools, procedures, or even surgery, because your body simply can't do it anymore. Now imagine reaching that point, knowing all of this started from something that seemed small, something easy to ignore. Now here's the real question. Why do people wait? Why do we ignore the warning signs our body gives us until it's too late? Because most of the time, it feels harmless until it isn't, until it becomes something painful, something dangerous, something you can't escape. And now think about this. Your body is constantly working for you silently, perfectly, handling thousands of processes every second. And all it takes is one system failing, one process stopping, for everything to start breaking down. And after hearing this, the real question is, will you ever ignore it again? Or will you listen before your body forces you to learn the hard way?